you are already a friend, please nurture your friendship, because there is a friend that is closer than a brother. Okay. Friendship with benefits. Yes. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. That is the most commonest phrase that is common. I wouldn't know if it is in every part of the world, but in this part of the world where I come from, it is very common. Show me your friend and I will tell you whom you are. By the way, my name is Nkegod. Welcome to the Gym Network. So, today we have a beautiful topic to look at together. Friendship. Nurturing friendship. To nurture means to care for, to show concern, to cultivate, to make it come alive, to be connected, to be knitted together, so that there wouldn't be any form of breakage. So, have you also heard of that term? How do they put it now? Okay, to be out of sight. To be out of sight is to be out of mind. But I don't think it should come to play when, or to come into play when it has to do with friendship. A friend does not stay out of sight of their friend, for instance, and they will become out of mind. The only persons that you can use such kind of phrase for are people that you just know them, you just met them, and one thing led to another, and you're no longer in that environment. For instance, a place you were living before and you packed out. It could be like that. Maybe when you were up there, the both of all of you were cool together, but as soon as maybe you've gotten your own apartment, you've got a better business, you move to a better area, definitely with time it's going to fade away. But when it is friends, such doesn't come in. Now, let me let us know that friendship is not automatic. There is no automaticness, if there is any phrase or if there is any vocabulary like that. It is not automatic. How do I mean? You don't just become your mother's or father's friend automatically unless you cultivate it. And that is the reason, even in your house, in your family, it is not all of your siblings that you are cool with. You are much cooler with one from the other. That's because over the time you have got to cultivate what you cherish in that person. Now, talking about that, how will you even get to know that there are Judases or there is a Judas amidst your friends? Of course, you will always have to give people benefit of doubt. So in the circle of that your friend, you have to look out for those ones that doesn't tally with you, your personality, your values, and all of that. Your friendship determines your what. I don't know if anybody understand what I have just said. The kind of friends you keep will interpret the kind of value you have, the kind of what. You can't be moving about with miscreants and you come to tell me that you yourself, you are not a miscreant, for instance. So the kind of circle of people you keep around you that you call your friends will automatically tell whosoever have seen you with such kind of persons the kind of person you are, the kind of value you have placed on yourself, the kind of priorities, the kind of things you value, you cherish, you do, you want to accomplish. So, there is no best friend anywhere. funny, right? I've had a lot of people say, this person is my best friend, that person is my best friend, and all of that. As a single woman, as a single man, for instance, let me bring in relationship into it. Of course, friendship has to do with relationship. I mean, what is it that we are doing in this world that does not have anything to do with relationship? Everything in life has to do with what? Being knitted together in one way or the other. It doesn't matter whether it's deep or, on the surface. So, your best friend as a single person should be yourself. And if you're a married person, your best friend should be your partner. Not having another married person as your best friend. Because there is no person that can be as best as you would want apart from that your partner. So, when I hear people say, my best friend is so, my best friend is so, I'm like, and that is the reason we have a lot of rifts, because you have decided to open up yourself to the person you trusted so much, whereas the person you have knitted your life together with as a couple now, you disentangle them. The information you're supposed to give to your partner, you give it outside, and those people misuse such kind of informations. And of course, in nurturing friendship, if you don't trust a friend, there is no point giving out any form of information. Because whosoever that have your information, whosoever that have your words, have you. Your word is you. You've had people when you talk and you feel that, I don't think this person is going to do this thing I'm asking for, even though he has made a lot of promises, even though she has, and you hear the person say, I give you my word. That's the person giving you the totality of themselves. As a single person, your best friend is yourself. Because you know what? You are the only person that can treat yourself very well. That is the reason why, amidst your circle of friends, it is not what you tell your group of friends of 10, that you tell your group of friends of 5, that you will tell your group of friends of 3, and that you will also tell your friend that is just one, you are the person. If you understand what I mean, yes. The single friend that you have knows more, tend to know more about you, more than the 10, the 5, the 3, and the person. A friend is not that kind of a person that will go to the public, on the social media, that is what is in vogue now, to settle their differences. You have an issue with your friend and you can't go to that friend, you can't talk to that friend, but rather you come to social media to make a post. You know how people make some certain kind of post. If you are an intelligent person and you are somebody that is as inquisitive as I am, just reading your post, I will get to understand that there is something somewhere, whether it be good or it be bad. And as a friend, when you see such a friend that have behaved like that, it has helped you to know that this person is a Judas, and you're going to remove that person from your circle of friends. And it is not also good for you to go attacking that person on that social media. You know why? Because you are wiser than that. What you do, you go personally and tackle it. And gradually, the things you used to do with such person or persons, you begin to reduce it. And naturally, they will fade away. In nurturing friendship, you don't allow people to poison your mind or your heart, whatever you call it, against your friend. For instance, I come to you and I say, have you heard? Hustler. I think say that hustler be that your best friend where you brag about, hustler can stand for me, hustler can die for me, and all of that. And you'll be wondering, what is it? You have not heard what hustler did. You didn't what? That person is trying to poison your heart. What you do to that person is you shut the person up. whatsoever it is that I have with Osla is between me and Osla. Whatsoever it is that Osla have done, I'm not aware, and I don't have that temerity to discuss Osla with you. She's my friend. See, in friendship, in nurturing friendship, there is sentiment. You want to give much attention to this one than the 3, the 5, or the 10, if you understand what I mean. That is where sentiment comes in. There is preferential treatment in friendship. There is. In nurturing friendship, it shouldn't be a one-way thing. It is not a one-way thing. When I'm the one that have always called, check up on you, come visiting you, share my issues with you, share my concern with you, tell you about my new plans, tell you where I want to move, and you, what you do is listen. That friendship is not going to end well. It's not going to go very far. So, I rather withdraw from you than to betray you as a friend. So, friendship, as simple as it may sound, or the way people use it, is deeper than what you think. And like I will always say, if I feel that we are not cool together, it's better I keep you at bay than to still be with you and I'll be discussing you with some other persons. A friend should be that one, or a friend is that one who adds more value to you, who makes you look more useful, who makes people regard you very much, and not the other way around. A friend shouldn't be the person that will make people to disrespect you, to disregard you, or to look down on you. If the kind of friend, if the persons or person you call your friend are the kind of people that will always discuss your weaknesses, always bringing your weaknesses before you, never mentioning anything good that you have done, such is not a friend, and that is not way to nurture friendship. That is when you should remove this person from the circle of your friend. No, left for me, I have always told people, I don't have friends, neither do I have enemy. So, my best friend is my husband as a married woman. But it doesn't mean that I don't have friends. I have friends. But when you want to talk about best friend, it is my husband. I have heard of single persons and even married persons opening up themselves totally to the people they call friends, and they go ahead to block them. A single lady have exposed herself. Is it exposed? Okay, she's been so real to her friend about her past life. And that her friend also have a past life being HIV positive. And friend A have somebody that is coming for her to seek for her hand in marriage. Friend B, who is HIV positive, goes to poison the mind of the person coming for friend A, telling the man that she has done so and so many things. And the man decided to go with friend B. Friend A never bothered to tell the man anything about the past life of friend B. That is what friendship should be. Because there is a fallout doesn't mean you should now scatter that as in discuss the secrets of that your friend. That is the reason I brought in that explanation. But at the end of the day, after the marriage, friend B's husband got to find out that he was infected with HIV. And going to the hospital, they get to discover that B have had that HIV 5 years even before she met the man. And the other person she felt she, stopped her marriage, got married to the friend again of the husband of friend B. And they live very much happily ever after. You see, friend A did not take that as an opportunity to destroy friend B. because there is a fallout. So in nurturing friendship, no matter what that friend have done, you don't go outside destroying them. Remember, when the going was good, everything was smooth. And when there is a fallout, just take it that, okay, we are not meant to be. And finally, when you are looking for a friend, look out for compatibility, communication, spirituality, and natural appetite. Natural appetite because friendship has to do with influence. The kind of persons you move with will influence your life. And mind you, we only have choice to choose our friends. That is the only choice we have. We don't have choice to choose our families. I'm sure if you and you watching me right now have a choice to choose the family you were to be born into, maybe that family now you are into, you wouldn't choose. You wouldn't even near, as in the family you would love to be born into would not be related to this particular family. So you see, that's why I said earlier on, the kind of friend you keep goes a long way to tell us the kind of value you have placed on yourself. So, if you are admiring and desiring to have a friend, check out those qualities. And you are already a friend, please nurture your friendship, because there is a friend that is closer than a brother. Okay, I still remain okay God, and navigating through life is what we discuss here. See you in my next. Remember blessed.